do, 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 do. Da 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 da. Going live. Do, 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 do. Okay, that's weird. Bum 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 bum. Let's come over here. Let's come over here. Lovely. And live. There. Perfect. We're done. Caught up. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Hi, Lucky. T. Oh, hello.
I'm insane either way, Brainiac.
Yeah, I heard the football game was pretty good last night. I heard it was pretty good. So something about, you know, this little country called England winning. Don't know if you've heard of them. Oh, dearie me. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Cam, hello, mate. Welcome. I've only just gone live. Cam, I reckon your main is Jeff, buddy. You stayed up till 4? Had 3 hours sleep, you got work in an hour, who cares? Fair enough. Dude, I respect it. I respect it. Go on, let's start with just Wesker. I've still not slept, I'm running on caffeine. Oh, bloody hell. How am I? Yeah, I'm alright. I knew I didn't need to watch the game because I got woken up at what, like 4 a.m. by people screaming and cheering outside in the street. So I was like, oh, I guess we won then. I guess we won then. Yeah. That's the issue with living just up the road from a few pubs. Lucy, thank you for the tier 1, my love. Hope you're having a good day. The VIP chat went a bit silly too. I've not caught up on the chat properly. To be honest, I've barely looked at Discord all weekend. So for those of you who don't know, I've been away all weekend. You're loving Jason, Kai. He's so much fun. I'm glad to hear it, Engineer. I'm glad to hear it. How are you running him? What kind of build? Do you know the results? Yeah, the 3-2, right? 3-2 with 10 men on the pitch? That's impressive. Very impressive. How was the stag? Your meta glasses clips were awesome. Oh, thanks, man. It was good. It was good. Obviously, for me, I don't drink, so obviously my experience was a bit different to some of the others. But yeah, I had a lovely time. It was my brother's stag do. We went to Croatia. We went to Dubrovnik. For those of you who like Game of Thrones, Dubrovnik it's literally King's Landing. It's literally King's Landing. Like, you walk around the city and you're like, huh, I recognize that. Like, I saw the steps that Cersei walks down to do her walk of shame, all of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you walk around and you just recognize things. You're like, oh yeah, I remember that. Especially for me, because at the moment, me and Moz we're just about to finish watching our rewatch of Game of Thrones. So it's all very fresh in my mind. Gutter on YouTube. Hello, mate. Thank you for the follow. I reckon your main is... Oh, I don't know. Let's go for... Ace. Just made my own build to stop looping. No meta. Nice, dude. I respect that. I really like it when people make up their own builds, actually. I'm a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of non-meta doing your own thing. Like, even if you don't win, like, as long as you're having fun, right? That's the main thing. Oh, I made a video about that last week that was basically like, because, you know, people often come into chat and they often ask, Ghost Kai, I can buy one killer, who should I buy? And I always tell them the same advice, you know, don't buy based on perks and stuff, because that stuff does change. Just buy based on, like, who you think is cool. Like, do they look cool? Do they sound cool? You know what I mean? Like, just rule of cool, because you'll have a lot more fun in Dead by Daylight that way. You'll have a lot more fun. Should we go for, like, Make them all infected? Yeah. Make them all infected with fast infection progress.
You really
That's
are
fine.
a super spy.
Jazz, thank you for the tier 3, my love. Thank you, Jazz. Also, Junks, hello, mate, on TikTok. You had your first Dungeons & Dragons session on Friday. It was so much fun. D&D is very fun. Kieran, hello there. How are you doing? Guys, put a 1 in chat if you want a personal hello. I hope you're having a great day, everyone. 13 months, Jazz. You love to see it. Tomahawk, hello. Jazz, hello. Hazy, hello. Peony, hello. Chaos, hello. Rockefeller, hello. England. Sorry. Persephone, hello there. I'm hoping to find a club. You know, you can play it online very effectively, Junks. There are various discords and groups online where you can play. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not quite the same experience, but it's very, very close.
What is it? He's going to sacrifice himself.
He's going to sacrifice himself. Hello, Hayward. Good morning, sir. Hayward, are you a tired boy this morning? You started Silent Hill F on Saturday. It's so good. Oh, I love Silent Hill F. We'll be playing some Hinako today for sure.
Thank you for
Hayward!
the community sub.
Is that 5 gifted for me or for England?
Gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Hayward, you're a big football fan, aren't you, buddy? I imagine you're over the moon, mate.
Choo.
Hype train started, baby. Wait, we got a hype train? Shredded Leaf, hello.
We all change.
I can hear him. A poor performance indeed. These guys really want to get flashlight saves, huh?
Just started.
I'm just getting started. Right. He was here, so what do you reckon? Is he going to be hiding? He's probably hiding, right? Happy belated treason day across the pond. That's a good way of putting it. Ba 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 ba. So yeah, I had an interesting weekend. I did actually get quite ill, to be honest with you. On Saturday, I ended up with food poisoning.
I expected more from you.
So you know, without going into details, didn't have the best time Saturday evening.
7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
I don't know why she ran to the corner. It didn't make any difference to me hooking her. Crow Siege, thank you for the follow. I reckon your main is artist, because you like crows, maybe. I don't know. I'm just going to poison everything as we go. We're just poisoning everything, my friends. Found you. Break this. Can you believe that without this community I would have never found my boyfriend? Oh. Jazz, that's a bit juicy. That's a bit juicy. I did not know that, no. I won't ask who. I won't ask who, but that is quite cute. Yeah, they're just running. God, this is boring, isn't it? Right, jolly good. Jolly good. Hello, Vicky. How you doing? He's not following, but Misty introduced me to him. Oh, that's really cute. I think the rest of them are just on gens, by the way, pretty much. Poison. That's cute. I love little stories like that. It makes my Grinch heart grow. Makes my Grinch heart grow just a touch, you know? $16,000 apart. Oh my god. Ash, thank you. I mean, they've got the ability to go invisible and they got the portals, which reload all their items and stuff. So I don't fancy my chances. No, he's just used his ability, so he went invisible.
Do you actually think you can defeat me? Playtime is over.
Playtime is over. What killer is that? It's Wesker. Albert Wesker from Resident Evil. You're fucked now, boy.
Poor performance indeed.
Now, poor performance indeed. Oh, it's going all right. Sir Cray, thank you for the roses, my friend. Ash, I reckon your main is Ghostface. Alison, good morning to you. Welcome in.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Sacred, hello, mate.
Oh boy, I've been waiting for this. What's
So
up,
yeah, I got food poisoning on Saturday night, which I assume it was from the water or something. But have we got any Croatians in chat today? I appreciate that's a kind of a wild thing to say, because I've got a bone to pick, and I need to understand more about your culture. If we do have any Croatians, I'll give you the chance to explain yourselves. Oh, hello. Ba 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 ba. Who's your killer main? I don't have one. I kind of play everyone. Okay, so they got to go invisible again. Quite a powerful ability, that. Yeah, it's a very powerful ability indeed. Nice. Jaden, hello. Guess my minute's a licensed killer. Sadako. Oh, doctor. Come here, boy. Are you trying to make me angry? You mean Lich? Oh, nice. You mean Chucky? Oh, nice. Survivor main? Yeah, I am. Unless you're saying, guess my main, I'm Survivor main. If you're a Survivor main, I'm gonna say Yui. Oh, come on! Stupid tree! Come here, girl. She's just running. Oh, I don't get the poison anymore. That's so annoying when they take away the poison. Alright, that's 2 of them gone. Nice. You play Spirit? I play everyone. Yeah, I play everyone. I don't really main anyone. I just play all the killers. Variety is the spice of life, my friends. So yeah, I had a very interesting experience with the locals, and I don't know whether I just got bad luck and I was repeatedly being exposed to people who hate their job and or everyone else in the world, but it honestly seemed like the customer service in Croatia is quite bad. Like people who were just like repeatedly rude. I can give you some examples. Let me just finish disposing of these survivors. But it was quite surreal. Pixels, I reckon your main is Meg. Person who has just eyes for a name, I reckon your main is Spirit. Well, Seth, I reckon your main is Ace. Oogly, I reckon your main is Kaneki. Cake! Let them eat cake! Play the Resident Evil games for the first time. Bought Resident Evil Chapter on DVD, so I want to try Nemesis. I love Nemesis. He's one of my faves. Yeah, Nemesis is absolutely one of my faves. Because I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. Absolutely love Resident Evil.
Is that all you have?
Is that all you have? Guess me? Springtrap.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Yes, boy. I followed. Hello, the boys. I do see. I reckon your main is Springtrap. Monkey Balls. Hello, mate. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I reckon your main is... Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I reckon your main... is Sable.
Let's finish this.
A very nice start. A very nice start. Didn't expect a 4K on my warm-up game. Well played, survivors. That was fun. Hey, Scorpions. How you doing, man? GG's, guys.
What's the amount of white roses when I specifically asked for red?
You could always paint the roses red.
Odd thing to say.
What an odd thing to say, Nakam. D4C, hello, mate. Are those real Twitch drops? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's cosmetics for the Oni. Oogly, I already guessed you, mate. And you only get one guess. You only get one guess, otherwise we'll be here all day. You're loading into DVD? Nice. Oh, hello. So yeah, I don't know whether I just got unlucky, but there's a very odd culture in Dubrovnik when it comes to how, I guess, how tourists are treated or how customer service goes or something like that. It's weird. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? Thank you for the gifts, my love. What's the switch? It's Ghost Guy. I'm Ghost Guy everywhere. Yeah, you just have to watch to get the drops. It's pretty good. And then there's gifted subs for badges as well. But you don't have to do that. You'll be cosplaying Rize and female Wesker at the end of the month. Oh, nice! I'll have to tune in for that. How you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you, Rebecca. How are you? How was your weekend? Oh, no, I'm very well, Scorpius, mate. I'm very well. So, the Uber culture out there is really weird. Hello, Hakeem. How you doing? The Uber culture is really weird. So, all weekend, we had real difficulty getting Ubers. Because what happens is all the drivers are on all of the apps.
Follow, sausage.
Alison, thank you for the follow, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. All of the drivers are on all of the apps. You know, there's like Uber, there's Bolt. Is there other ones? I don't know. But they're clearly on all of them. And Jacob, I reckon your main is Jake. Bro didn't guess your main. Jakey, you don't need to like call me out when I don't instantly call out someone's main. I'm streaming on multiple platforms, my friend. Don't worry, I'm on it. Dean, hello mate, good morning. So yeah, all the drivers are on all of the apps. So yeah, he's not a robot. Exactly. Yeah. Insert coin. Immediate response. Ah! Craig, hello mate. I reckon your main is Michaela. Gabe, I reckon your main is Ace. There you go. Hello, Naraku. How you doing?
I have waited a long time for this guy.
Hello, Naraku. How are we today? Right. Anyway, back to my story. Can you guess my killer main? Sure, Kaneki. So what would happen is I'd order an Uber, say to go paintballing, because we went paintballing on one of the days. Sausage. Kuroka, thank you for the follow, my friend. I reckon your main is specifically the Rize skin for Kaneki. Dr. Stone, I reckon you're definitely a Kaneki main, Dr. Stone. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Rebecca. My weekend was good, thanks. I was on a stag do. Shane, hello, mate. I reckon your main is Bill. Spirit and Artist. Oh, nice. Figaro, I reckon you're a Thalita main. So anyway, right, let me finish my story. I'm going to stop guessing for the moment so I can actually do my story. Every time I ordered an Uber, they would get to, I shit you not, they would get to just up the road, cancel Uber. Like, every time I tried to book anywhere, 7 drivers would cancel when they got close. And apparently it's because they're all on all the apps, and the moment they get a slightly higher fare on one of the other apps, they'll just cancel your one and go and take that one instead. Which is awful for a customer perspective, because there's no recourse. I can't demand money off them for wasting my time. I can't give them a negative rating. It's awful. It's really bad. And the morning of the paintball, I had pre-booked an Uber for like 6 of us. And yeah, 7, I think it was 7 drivers cancelled one after the other. And I was like, oh, this is getting ridiculous. Kid, like, you know, should I cancel this? And then I go to cancel it, and Uber goes, if you cancel now, it will cost you £17. Sorry? I'm being punished. So I just had to suck it up. Can you guess my main? Are you following Milkaroni? Person whose name is just a star, I reckon your main is Contras. Ghost, I reckon your main is Ghostface. Oh, you were trying to get me to guess it without following. I see. Sounds annoying as hell. It was very frustrating because this was repeated throughout the weekend. Every time we tried to get transport anywhere, it was just ridiculous. Princess Misha, I reckon your main is Feng. But Milkaroni, I reckon your main is Yui. Vex, I reckon your main is Dredge. £17, that's heavy. No, sorry. Great British Pounds Sterling. Not a unit of measurement used by archaic measurement systems. What's mine? Massa, I'm going to go with specifically the fox mask skin for Yui. Yeah. With the glowy tails. I'll just be ultra precise with it, but why not? For Survivor, I main Yui. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was, and then on the way back from paintball, we were going to this beach club, this like exclusive beach club, which you basically pay to have a cabana and a bed and all of this stuff, right? And
thanks for the follows, sausage.
Thank you for the follows, Killer Teddy Bear. Thank you very much. I reckon your main is the.
I shall release Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. The naughty bear skin, the trapper. Last one now, and I'm going to lock into the game. I shall release Ouroboros. Yeah, you can hear them, by the way. When they're invisible, they make this sparkly, glowy sound like it's a Twilight movie, and you can actually hear where they go. It's quite funny. A lot of them don't realize it. You have Legion's weapon? Oh, okay. Poison. Right. Where were we? 2 of them are at max infection. Oh, okay. Well, I'm targeting them then, because that's a very easy pickup for me. We need to get rid of these. Oh, it's Wesker. Oh, nice, dude.
Dead.
I'll see you dead. Guess me, guys. Save the guesses now until after the game because I've got to lock in for a bit. Remind me afterwards.
Starting.
Because otherwise, I won't be able to actually play the game properly. So I'll continue doing guessing after game. Oh, there's my front door. 2 seconds. Right, where was I? Where was I? AFK while playing killer? Well, do you want me to not answer the door? I gotta answer the door. I expected more from you.
Is that all you have?
Is that all you have? Right, we need to lock in if we want to make a comeback now. Because answering the door as killer is brutal. Alright, let's poison this. Poison this. Lovely jubbly. That's already popped. Nice. What about this one? No, that's not progressed at all. Someone's over here. Okay. They want to do it like that, that's fine. A poor performance indeed. Are you hacking? How can you see gens? What? Because I'm playing killer. What do you mean? I don't know. What? Have you never played killer before, Aiden? Because killers can see the gens. Are you hacking? You're hooking survivors? Yeah, for real. Thank you very much, Jill. She did exactly what I wanted. She did not disappoint, my friends.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
No gen for you, buddy. Bum 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 bum. I know your game, sausage. Come here. Ba 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 ba. Oh yes. Oh, do you hear that? Get pranked? Okay.
Poor performance indeed.
A poor performance indeed. Where are you? I'm here to give you a cuddle. That's already poisoned. Lovely. Let's poison that. Okay, these gens are actually not badly situated, you know. For this map especially. Oh, hello, sausage. Well, I, for one, am glad. I'm glad he showed me exactly where he was. We thank him for his sacrifice. Poison. That's still poisoned. That's still regressing. Oh, hello. There was someone here. How was your time away? My time away was good, man. Yeah, I had a lovely time. And now we're back. Hello. Way. Attaboy. You really think you can defeat me? Lovely jubbly. You never seen this game before? Oh, this is Dead by Daylight. It's really fun.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Guys, I will be doing your main guesses after this game. The reason I'm not doing it currently is because we had to answer the door. So we kind of have to lock in if we want to get like a 3K or a 4K. Oh, God.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
Too bad. All right. All right. It's going okay. We haven't lost our touch over the weekend. Okay, they're no longer doing gens. I think they've low-key given up a bit. Oh, he didn't like that. What's the objective? As the killer, it's to kill everyone. As the survivors, it's to do the gens, power the exit, and escape. Very nice. Which deputy killer would you trust your kid with if you had to pick one? Jason. Yeah, not Freddy. Basically, anyone but Freddy. Maria, hello there as well. Springtrap? No. We'll get rid of this pallet for sure. Skull Merchant? Nah. Jason! Jason doesn't hurt kids! That's kind of like one of the prevailing things in the Friday the 13th movies.
Do you actually think you can...
Is he generally leaves kids alone. What about Michael Myers? Myers 2.
Let's finish this.
Cheers. Definitely not Henry. No, not Henry. The worst one you could leave your kids with is Freddy. Because it's the remake Freddy. GG's, guys. Sorry for the AFK. Well played. You should play twins. Maybe I will. Right, let me guess people's mains, because I did say I would. Death Banana. Death Banana, I reckon your main is Gunslinger. Or Deathslinger, sorry, I should say. Isaac, I reckon your main is Springtrap. Kermit, I reckon your main is Kaneki. Hang on. Oh, people are talking. Every time people talk, it moves the thing done. Ace of Spades, I reckon your main is Ace. Strange World, I reckon your main is Fable. Death Banana again. Oh, hello. Rafe, I reckon your main is Trapper. Xavier Bull, I reckon your main is Wesker. Ethan, I reckon your main is Huntress. Ooh. Germ, I reckon your main is Ace. Chaos, I reckon your main is Michaela. Gonzalez, I reckon your main is Jonah. Sam, I reckon your main is Dwight. Jaden, I reckon your main is Ace. Ian, I reckon your main is Wesker. Ronnie, I reckon your main is Nemesis. Walkie, I reckon your main is Spirit. What about me? I said you Strange World literally a minute ago. Squeak GG's, I reckon your main is Oni.
You really are a
Bushy Baby, I reckon your main is Blight. Zav T, I reckon your main is Yui. Anton, I reckon your main is Springtrap. I think we caught up. Yeah, I think we caught up. Rob, I reckon your main. Why Nemesis? Why not? Nemesis is awesome. You should be honored. You should be honored that I thought you play Nemesis. We love Nemi. Big Papa Nem Nem. Illithid, thank you for the tier 2 sub. Thank you, Illithid. I hope you're having a great day. Nemo, I reckon your actually no. We won't do Wesker again. Let's do our boy.
The box, you opened it, and I came.
Hello, I'm the Jill from the previous game. Oh, hello, Antonio. GG's, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. Teach us Wesker tech? I don't know any Wesker techs. I just kill people with him.
The box, you opened it, and I came.
That's who we're playing as. That's who we're playing as. Let's spend some blood points, shall we? You guess right? Hell yeah. 32 cakes. Only 32 cakes? That's it. I'm going on Twitter. I'm going on Twitter. Ian, I already guessed yours. Ian, I already guessed yours, mate. 9 minute killer queue. What should I do? I reckon you should go onto my YouTube channel and watch my latest killer video. Aha! Dev, Matthew, do you just not see me? No, I'm just catching up, mate. Unfortunately, I'm not a robot. Like, I can't just respond instantly. I'm streaming on, like, 3 different platforms. So, you know, I try and keep up with everyone. Dev, I reckon you main, Deathslinger. Simon, I reckon you main Kaneki. Pinhead's not good with kids? Well, Pinhead's not good with anyone who touches his box, to be fair. If you touch his box, you're in for a bad time. You are. You're in for a really bad time. Don't touch his box. In fact, lore-wise, that's how Pinhead came to be in the entity's realm. The entity didn't take Pinhead because he can't. Pinhead's too powerful. So what he did instead, or well, I suppose the entity doesn't have a gender. What it did instead is it took the box instead. So the Lament configuration is the box that summons Pinhead. So the entity didn't take Pinhead, it just took the box instead. And Dwight solved the box, which then summons Pinhead into the entity's realm. Because Dwight was a bit of a plonker, and he opened it. And then Pinhead tortured him to death. As you do. You should run Franklin's. Oh, what? Franklin's and Weave Achievement? Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that on Pinhead. I knew that a lot of people don't. Help, you guessed correct. I don't miss. Cool, man. Hello, mate. I reckon your main is Jeff. Why not? If anything, the Entity is like a genius. Well, the Entity is pretty smart because the Entity is an outer world level Lovecraftian cosmic god threat. There's only really one character in the whole of DBD that is a serious threat to the Entity, and that's Vecna. Not Stranger Things Vecna, actual Vecna. This Vecna. This Vecna could defeat the Entity. It's the reason why this Vecna has the can we say how? Oh, what? Why he can? Because he's that powerful. He kills gods. Like, he's one of the most extraordinarily powerful beings in Dungeons & Dragons. Albert Wesker, I reckon your main is Albert Wesker. Didn't catch your guess about me? Sorry, Ian. I don't remember what I said. Katie, I reckon your main is Kate, my love. Hey, Chloe, good to see you. So, if you look at all the player models in the game, the Lich, Vecna, he's the only character in the entire game to have a special glowing sigil on his back. And it's basically a power dampener to stop him using all of his spells. And Vecna is fully able to get rid of this, but he's like curious to see what happens. He's literally just curious about the realm and the Entity. He's here to just sort of observe. So he's like, when you select him in the character select thing, he's literally just like, yeah, I'll play my part for now. You know, at any point he could leave. He's just here to chill and sort of see what he can learn about the realm and the Entity, if there's any, thing he can do in the meantime. But he's happy to like play along. I'm interested to see the lore for the new Angel Killer and how they came to the realm. Yeah, it's going to be good. Right, guys, no more guesses until after this game. I'm going to do 3 more guesses and then no more till afterwards. Chris, your main is Ace. Gabe, your main is Houndmaster. Robert, your main is Michaela. Why not? Scramboozle, hello there. Timu, your main is Jeff. How are you feeling about Art the Clown for November? I'm happy that they're adding a new killer. I'm happy that it's a licensed killer with a big following, because that's really healthy for the game because it brings lots of new players in. Personally, I don't really care about Art, if I'm honest. I've not seen Terrifier 2 or 3, admittedly, but I saw Terrifier 1, and I honestly thought the film was shit. I'm sorry if there's any Terrifier fans in chat, but I thought the first Terrifier film was honestly pretty rubbish. So I'm personally not that fussed about Art at all. But that's okay. You don't have to love every property they add to the game. And I know a lot of people are excited for him, so I'm excited that they're excited. For me, it just feels like cheap horror. So I think my main issue with that film, by the way, I am talking about the first film. I've not seen the second. I've not seen the third, because I thought the first was rubbish, so why would I? Is that the ultra-violence didn't really feel like it served a purpose. Yeah, to me, it didn't feel like the violence served a purpose. I'm very okay. I'm a big horror fan, and I'm very okay with ultra-violence in my schlock slasher horrors, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I love Friday the 13th, and Jason has done some horrific things over the years. But, oh, hello. Come here, sausage. Hello, you going for my box? Lead me to it. Don't touch Ghost Guy's box. Exactly. Oh, hello. They're right next to a totem, actually. Oh, they've got the invincibility one. She took damage just before she got invincible, though. That's good for me to remember, though. Lovely. Unknown versus art in-game fight. Well, the unknown would probably win, because the unknown is like... It's like... The unknown is low-key based off of Slender Man. I don't think art is standing a chance against anything supernatural. Because he's basically just a dude with a black bin bag full of, like, you know, weapons, isn't he? And I know, like, in the later films, they sort of give it this whole, like, oh, but he's actually a demon. But, like, let's be honest, he's getting bodied by pretty much anything supernatural. Do you know what? Let's destroy this. Isn't he supernatural? He only becomes supernatural in the later films, I believe. But I've not seen them. So I can't speak to his abilities, but my understanding is his abilities are basically just... He can't die. Like, Jason would tear art in half.
You really are a super spy.
Rainy, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. Not follow, sorry, sub. That's so much better than a follow. There's 1 hour and 30 left for the 6-hour drop. Oh, lovely. Ghost Guy, can you see my message? I can. Hello. I think I just heard someone. Okay, jolly good. But in the lore, Jason beat the unknown. I feel like Art could too. You gotta remember, Jason... So Art is basically just immortal, right? Jason is a supernatural, hyper-strong, invincible...
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Zombie. Like, the unknown literally buries an axe into his chest and it does nothing to him. Whereas if someone buried a giant fire axe into Art's chest, don't get me wrong, we all know for the sake of movies and stuff, he would come back, but he ain't getting back up from that. Whereas Jason, like, shrugged it off like it was nothing and then ripped the unknown to pieces. Yeah, Art the Clown is not beating the unknown in a fight. He's getting bodied. Guys, they've not done any of my totems, by the way, which is very odd. Thank you for giving my boy some love. Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of obvious, right? Like, a dude with a sack with, like, a hacksaw in it is not beating a supernatural morphing creature with, like, a ranged weapon with tentacles and basically can't die because it just regenerates and reforms itself. He not beating that. Kai, how do I get the Twitch drops? This is my first time on the platform. You just watch. You literally just watch, and you'll earn drops. If you would like further instructions, in chat, put ! drops, and it'll take you to the little inventory that shows your progress with earning them. Okay, we got nearly everyone at Dead Hook. Okay, he gave up. I think he was hoping I would be merciful. I'm not being merciful. You're very welcome, Crumbs. I don't think these guys have had a good time here. Hello. Oh dear. What first? 3 survivors should I prestige first? It depends if you've got any perks or not. If you've got no perks unlocked, I would do either Feg or Meg, depending on if you prefer Sprint Burst or Life. Both are good in different ways. Both are like S-tier perks, but in different ways. Okay, she run away, but I don't know where she is. And then if you're brand new to the game, a lot of people generally suggest you do Kate as well. Because, Kate will give you windows of opportunity. And to be honest, outside of that, it's kind of dealer's choice, really. I would make sure that you don't main a survivor, though, just based off of perks. And maybe, main survivors based off of, you know, who you think is cool. If that makes sense. She had adrenaline as well. She ran straight past the hatch. She's so cooked. She's so cooked. Let's indulge this. Let's indulge this. Cheryl has shitty perks? I don't think so. Soul Guard's amazing. And, what's her perk where the entity intervenes and blocks the gen? It's very circumstantial, but it's a very, 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 very good perk. Oh, hello, King's Army. Welcome in, my friend. I hope you have a good day. And GG's, man. Well played. I mean, I'm just being silly here. I want to get to full stacks of, give me full stacks. Come on. Full stacks of Bloodlust. Right, let's steal from the entity.
Such sights to show you.
Oh, yes, indeed. Is Doctor a good killer to main because I've been playing it for a year now? I mean, any killer's a good killer to main if you enjoy it. Like, there's loads of people who main Ghostface, and Ghostface isn't a very good killer at all. But loads of people play him because they love playing as Ghostface. So it's all about having fun at the end of the day.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
If you enjoy playing Doctor, don't let anyone tell you not to play him.
Oh, but it's not very good. You should play Blight instead.
No. Play whatever you want. Just have fun. Can you give tips on how to be better as a killer in general? I can show you a couple of techniques that will work on every single killer if you're interested. Would you guys like that? There's a couple of techniques which really help. Play Freddy. I can play Freddy after this one. Actually, you know what? I'll play Freddy now. Go on then. Why not? We'll play Freddy now. Why not? Here he is. Yeah, there's a couple of little techniques which will take you from being an okay killer to a good killer, like automatically. And one of them is to do with breaking your inertia on objects. And it sounds weird when I say it, but in fact, while we're queuing, I can probably demonstrate for you with a, you know what? Let's get rid of Blood Favor. Let's go with, what was the build I was just using on Pinhead? Because that worked really well. Was it, Plaything? It was Plaything, Surge, Sloppy? And then what was the last one I was using?
Thank you for the community sub.
Mochi, thank you for the gifted sub. That's very kind of you. What was the last perk I was just using? Oh, it was Pentimento, but they never cleansed any of the playthings. That's why. They never cleansed any of it. Actually, plaything's kind of useless on Freddy, isn't it? Because they basically oblivious. We don't mind. We'll do a weird build. Have you tried endgame builds? I do like endgame builds. They are quite fun. But I also, as a general rule, I don't hugely like building builds around other people's mistakes. And it's like, I don't know. The gimmick builds like that are really, really fun, but the downside is you can just get no payoff with them. Cassie, hello there. How you doing? I like endgame builds on Jason and Springtrap, though. They're really good. Guys, thank you for the gifts on TikTok. Cassie, I think your main is Sable. Zyrox, I think your main is Ace. Maximum, I think your main is Springtrap. Prince Joestar, that's a cool name. I think your main is Ace. Badu? I don't know. No Bloodborne? I mean, no. You don't need to run Bloodborne. You should only really be running if you're doing an endgame build, right? You got it. It's Springtrap. What can I say? Jay, I reckon your main is Cheryl. Improv Duck, I reckon your main is Deathslinger. I mean, it helps. Does it, though? I mean, ideally, you want to kill them all before you get to the end. So unless you're building around an endgame build, Bloodwarden is extremely circumstantial. No, it's not to say it's a bad perk at all. Mochi, thank you for the gifts, my love. What about my killer? Let's go with Pyramid Head. What add-ons are you using? This is the one which increases each survivor's sleep meter by 50%. That's it. And reveals them when they're... If they're in a dream, we see their aura when they're further than 32 meters away. It's quite nice. And then this one is... It decreases their sleep immunity after they use an alarm clock by 20%. So they're going to be spending a lot of time in the dream world, which is what we want. Thank you, Mochi. A lot of survivors won't open the gate until after hook, so you don't... Exactly, yeah. I mean, we all see it, right? If you're in endgame, a lot of people just won't pop that gate because they're playing around Bloodwarden. So 99% of the time when I take Bloodwarden, I just get no value with it. I don't know if that's the same for everyone else. I just get no value from it because they just play around it. Because they don't know I've got it, but they're afraid that I might have it. So they just play around it. Like nearly every game. Pyramid Head, he's very fun. He's one of my mains. You're kind of right. Hell yeah. How long playing DBD? I've been playing DBD for 10 years. I took a bit of a break after Pinhead came out because they changed the MMR system. And it honestly was miserable. So before they changed the MMR system, it was a real challenge to get to Iridescent 1 every month. You know, and nowadays getting to Iri 1 is fucking easy because you can't depip. You as long as you play enough, you will get to Iridescent 1, right? But back then, you actually had to like grind for it. And then they changed the MMR system so that instead of matching with people who were the same rank as you, With like, you would, like, Iridescent 1 would only go against Iridescent 1 or 2, 3, or 4. You wouldn't match with anyone else. So like, it kind of worked out because all the good players ended up, you know, Iridescent 1 to 4, and they all played each other. And then people who were still learning the game and stuff, they would match against each other. It actually worked really well. And if you play poorly, you would go down ranks as well. I really liked it. I thought it was a good system. But then when they changed the MMR system, it made me quit the game for like a couple of years. Like I used to play like religiously, and then it made me stop playing for quite a while because every game was just an absolute sweat fest, and it became just kind of miserable. Oh, they got the portals. She shouldn't have hesitated. She shouldn't have hesitated. She went to get in the portal and then just didn't. Because for me, like, at the time, I was working a very stressful job. And, like, DBD was, like, it was my release, you know? And it worked quite nicely in that come here, girl. Break this. We actually need to break a lot of pallets. Did I get her? Yeah, I got her, I got her. How do you feel about the event? I like it. I like it. I know there's been a lot of moaning about it. I personally quite like it. But, you know, I appreciate I'm a freak. I'm a freak who loves Dead by Daylight more than the average person. I always have. And Black Flag, yeah, Black Flag's out this week. Yeah. Kai, you streaming Red Dead Redemption later? Not tonight. Tonight, Ubisoft have given me an early copy of the new Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. So I'm going to be playing that tonight. Yeah, we're sponsored by Ubisoft tonight. We're going to be playing the new Black Flag. So if you want to see the new Assassin's Creed tonight, you know where to be. Alright, let's poison these bad boys.
For the community sub.
Hey, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. Mochi, it's very kind of you. I'm going to break this. You're tuning in for that, 100%. Hey, let's go. I think we all know. I think we all know that, okay. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is the best Assassin's Creed game. Right, we all know that.
Thank you for the community sub.
Mochi!
Mooks gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Oh! Who's your favorite killer and least favorite? Do you know what? Let's do it. Fine by me. Yeah, AC Black Flag was the best game they ever made. So I'm genuinely very, very excited about this remake. Because it looks like they're putting a lot of effort into it. I mean, on a more controversial note, I think we can all agree that if Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake isn't good, Ubisoft are kind of done, aren't they? They're kind of cooked if they don't nail this.
La 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 la.
Oh. Okay, she went in the portal. Wait, where'd she go? Did she go invisible? I think she did. Maybe?
You're a super spy.
Oh, you love to see it. They've not cleansed any totems, by the way. I do find kind of odd. Oh, hello. See that? Speak of the devil. That's fine. Shack pallet gone. Hey Nakima, how you doing? 2 years and I've only gotten banned once. We can make it 3 if you like. Go for the hat trick. Jillian! Okay, she can't really run away. How is that poison not wrecking her, man? Oh, they healed her up again. That's annoying. I'm gonna drop chase. Yeah, they're not there. Can't after we beat Mexico, it wouldn't be sporting. Very true. Okay, I think we need to find the Lara and eliminate her. There she is. That's not Lara. Freddy getting stunned by his dream pallets might be some of the worst game design I've ever seen. Is that fair to say? It should have built-in Spirit Fury, etc. It just shouldn't affect him because they're not real pallets. Oh my god, I got fat shamed. Is that Lara? I think it's Lara. He's got one of the coolest break animations. Very nice. Don't do it. Don't do it. She's teabagging. Come on, I played really fairly. They always teabag against the low-tier killers. The moment you play someone good and body them, they just leave straight away. He can break them himself and it hurts survivors in a radius. I thought it just debuffs them. GG's, everyone but Sable. No need for the bags, mate. It was a nice, fair game. It's always a Sable, isn't it? Get hard carried by your teammates and then bag at the gate. Bloodwarden would have been good. No, it wouldn't. Bloodwarden would have made no difference. They popped the gate. They popped the gate. They popped the gate, like, with no one able to be hooked. This event's so hard for killers, in my opinion. It is one, but it's still fun.
To protect the world
from
devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
I had someone teabag me on Spirit because they completed 3 gens before 1 hook. Needless to say, I locked in a 4K. Can you play Hag? I'd rather not.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not play Hag. No, Hag is miserable. P100 Sable teabagging a P5 Freddy. No, but prestige level doesn't matter. Let's be honest, folks. Prestige level doesn't matter at all. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Tootie Doll. It's an aesthetic thing. Yeah. Prestige level literally doesn't matter, guys. Oh, yeah, I was going to demonstrate something, wasn't I? We kind of got distracted by the game. Who's your favorite killer Kai? Probably like Xenomorph or Nemesis. I love both those. Can you play Singularity? Maybe in a bit. So let me just show you, because I said I was going to demonstrate something to newer killers to make you improve. So let's just, I'm just going to take you a, just imagine this is part of a TNL, right? So TL, yeah? We all know how a TNL tile works. The windows here. Yeah? Now, survivors traditionally, you know, they'll do this, or they'll do this, or, you know, this. We all know how to loop TNLs. It's one of the most common things in the game. So, as a killer, I don't know if you've ever noticed this. If you're new to killer, something you need to understand about Killer is you're essentially walking on ice. If you're walking in a straight line and you suddenly try to reverse course and go backwards, you kind of have to slow to a complete stop and then reverse course. But there's something you can do which completely breaks your inertia, and if you watch me doing it in game, you'll notice me doing it. You can bump into the scenery and immediately reverse course, because bumping into the scenery immediately stops your momentum. So instead of going, oh no, I need to backtrack and moonwalk. So like, say you're chasing a survivor and they're going to do this window over and over. So instead of just immediately reversing, that's slow as hell and you won't get the survivor. What you do instead is you bump the scenery and then you reverse. And it's like, you can do this on any scenery in the game. You can do it on, like, you know, cars or walls or whatever, right? But what it does is it basically takes off like a second from the chase. But you do that in every single chase multiple times, and you're gonna reduce the time it takes you to catch them. Does that make sense? Because I know some people on TikTok were asking about this. It's the same thing with swiping off of like high scenery. You swipe to get the speed boost from swiping forwards, and then you're recovering from the speed boost dropping down, but because the momentum is immediately killed, you can go in any direction when you hit the floor. I made a video on it a little while ago on TikTok. I just found your channel today. How's your day going? My day's going pretty well, thank you, Elara. Sorry, I got itchy nose. I've got itchy nose. It's an aesthetic thing. It is, it is. Mech Assassin. Yeah. I'm sorry that happened to you, but maybe just move on for it, buddy. Right, this is a stealth bobber build. This is going to be weird. This is going to be really weird. It's just pure stealth, that's it. Just stealth, stealth, stealth. That's the name of the game. We'll see what happens. Stealth bobber is a really fun thing to do. I like stealth builds. Stealth Nemesis. Stealth Wesker. Just take loads of perks which just eliminate your terror radius and stuff, and it's quite funny. I had a stealth bubble once, I almost pooped my pants. Yeah, because it's nuts, because they just appear next to you, and then the chainsaw starts, and it's like, you might as well just stand there at that point. You might as well just stand there at that point. No worries, Mochi, you enjoy. Right, we got unbreakable pallets. Oof. Unbreakable pallets versus Bubba. It's kind of one of his major strengths. One of his major strengths is the ability to delete pallets. So them getting the invincible pallet configuration for the event and invincibility is kind of rough. Oh yeah, shall I demonstrate the momentum break? Let me find a wall. Oh, here we go. Right, so like, here's a wall. So like, normally that's me backtracking. That's me momentum breaking. Do you see how much faster that is? It's a lot faster. Hey Snoodle, how you doing?
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Star, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a good day. I reckon your main is Lara Croft. For no real reason. Right, we're undetectable now. Still undetectable. Still undetectable. Where are they? Still undetectable. Well, there's your finesse gone. Wait, that didn't poison her? That didn't poison her? Alright. Sure, I mean, that works too, I guess. That's faster than a chainsaw. Kaya claimed to pick your character. Yeah, I know, but I'm in the middle of a game at the moment, so I'll deal with it afterwards. Bob-tectable build? Exactly. They went and got straight back on the gen. What? I wasn't even in front of the locker. Good job, guys. Well done, everyone. That head-on was peak. I guess we'll kick this again. What are they doing? I think they thought they were going to be maybe trolling me. We'll see how that ends up. Anyway. Right, well, if we see Lara again, we need to put her in the ground. There's Tinkerer to give us intel. Didn't run very far, did you? She's obsessed with these head-on plays, isn't she? Okay. How's she not run out of stamina yet? You think they'll ever add Pinhead back? I mean, maybe. It depends how the Hellraiser game goes. Guys, I don't know what these guys are doing. They're very aggro. Like flashbangs and head-ons and all sorts. That was the flashbanger. Flashbang that. Opinions on slugging? There's only really one time I ever bother slugging, and that's if I've got an aggro team who are constantly trying to save or, you know, sabotaging or something. Otherwise, it's kind of ineffective. Slug sabot teams. Yeah, you have to. You have to. Remember, trying to hook against a sabot team that knows what they're doing. You're basically doing exactly what they want. You're so obvious. Well, this is a very aggro team and it's completely backfired. That case is completely backfired for them. You can't play aggressive against Bubba, man. Not like that. Hey, Melissa, how are you, my love? Hope you're having a good day. I'm nothing if not efficient today, I gotta say. Hello. What? Can someone explain to me how a pallet that's exploded on the floor? A pallet exploded on the floor somehow makes me do that. Jolly good. What? Guys? What the fuck was that? Was that hacking? We're gonna have to look at the perks afterwards, guys. Yeah, I'm now lagging like crazy. What's going on? Head on? Was it head on? I didn't hear the locker. I didn't hear the locker. Okay, if it was head on, that's fair enough. I didn't hear it open. I thought she just randomly, like, jumped out of my grip. I was like, what the heck? Just saw the locker to the side of the screen. I didn't hear the locker. No, I didn't. If Michaela's running quick and quiet, fair enough. If she's not, then that's weird. I didn't think you were near one. Yeah, that's odd. Obviously, like, we've won at this point. We don't really care whether she gets the hatch or not. Kissy kissy. GG's, Mama Quinn. That was a fun game. I'm Mummy. Oh, oh no, look, she was using quick and quiet. Yeah. That's okay. That's fine then. Oh, I didn't mean to scream in the endgame chat. I was just trying to be pleasant. Yeah, GG's. That was fun. It's a very aggro team. It's a very aggro team. Lots of flashbangs and head-ons and stuff. Which as Bubba gave me a lot of opportunities to clean up. Right. Someone asked me to play Unknown, I believe. Unknown! There we are. Channeling your creation rage. Oh yeah, let me continue my story about that actually. Oh, hang on, let me ask for singularity. Yeah, but someone used points on Twitch to actually specifically redeem a thing.
Thanks for the
Mama
follow,
Quinn, thank you for the follow.
Fools.
We never played against the Barber more. That was fun. Nice. Yeah, well, I have to respect people redeeming something for a killer versus just asking for a killer.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Thank you very much, Ninja. Is Emmy? Emmy? Oh, Emil Ninja. Sorry, I'm an idiot. GG's, man. What do I want to run here? I don't even know. Let's do plaything. Because this plaything is working well for us today. Pentimento. What else have I been running? Could do Surge, but we are an M2 killer. That's fine. Whatever. Actually, no. Instead of Surge, should I do Turn Back the Clock? No, I'll do Turn Back the Clock here. Turn Back the Clock. Sloppy? Yeah, but I don't really want to be M1ing, to be honest. Ideally. So I was get exhausted when they're in the hallucination range? Yeah, cool, let's do that. Meow. Tinkerer? Oh, what, for just a little bit of intel? To be honest, I don't think I'm going to struggle to find the survivors much in this. Turn Back the Clock, such a good perk. Turn Back the Clock is one of the best perks in the game. I think it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Most builds I use have Turn Back the Clock on, because it's so strong. Just the ability to be approaching... I want you to think of, like... I want you to think of all the occasions where you've been approaching a gen, and they're nearly done with it, and they just commit to finishing it off. And they'll take... Yeah, she had head on Mochi and quick and quiet. It's fine. She wasn't cheating or anything. Think about all the times you're approaching a gen and two survivors are on it and they just commit to doing it. And they know that they can tank like 4 hits, basically. But instead, you just go, turn back the clock, bang, and you just blow up the gen as you're approaching. And then suddenly, uh-oh, they're out of position and they can't finish the gen either. So there's no trade. There's no trade of like, I'm going to get hooked, but at least I got the gen done. Because a lot of survivors do that. Myself included, to be honest with you. I do it all the time. I'm actually going to... I'm going to drop Surge. I'm going to do Pain Res. Because, hopefully I'm going to be getting downs with the M2 ability. And if we do the M2 ability, it won't trigger Surge. Nico, I think your main is Michaela. Army, I think your main is Jeff. Lost Kenny, I think your main is Bill. Ethan Dan, I think your main is Michaela. Philip, I think your main is Springtrap. Indra, I think your main is Kaneki. I think we're caught up. Isn't she lovely? I think your main is Kate. Why not? Why not, he says. Paco, I think your main is Ace Lop. X Lop, I think your main is Dwight. I love Super Meat Boy. I like Super Meat Boy too, man. Good game. So yeah, something. Now again, if there's any Croatians in chat who can educate me, I would love to hear if it's like a cultural thing. But I ended up dealing with quite a lot of very rude people. Like, very rude people. And I don't know whether that's just a cultural thing or not. Do you play with followers? Yeah, we do open lobbies sometimes. I'm not doing that today, though, Ethan. Also, I think your main is Ace. So, when I was going through security at the airport yesterday, without any cause, they just grabbed my bag off the conveyor belt. And they just start rifling through it. They didn't ask whose bag is this. They didn't seem to be searching for anything in particular. They just pulled everything out of my bag and were just searching through everything. I'm just like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay. Because you don't feel like you want to say anything, right? Because you don't want to get in trouble. And then eventually he discovers my wash bag, and he opens that and he starts he tips it out on the table. The fuck, dude? Tips it out on the table, and then eventually he finds my pot of like hair wax, and he goes, "You can't have this. You can't have this. This is not allowed." And I just went, "Okay, chuck it in the bin then." And he looked pissed off by my answer of being like, yeah, just get rid of it. There's only like 10% left of it. Like, I couldn't care less. It costs like £3. And then he sort of just chucked my bag and my stuff towards me. I'm just like, what? Like, this is... I understand they've got a job to do, but this is like extraordinarily rude. And then it didn't stop there. Once I was through security, they basically just had a giant line to go through passport control. Now, my initial flight yesterday was from Dubrovnik to Copenhagen. So I basically had to go to Denmark on my way back to the UK, because that's just the way the flights were. Oh. Oh. Well, that's annoying. She'd be down if they didn't do the table already. Okay. She's gone to Sabo that hook. Yeah, she came over here to Sabo. So I went through security, and there was an immediate line for passport control. And, like, everyone was just pushed into this line. Which, if you didn't know, both Copenhagen and Dubrovnik are in the Schengen common travel area. Which means actually you don't need to go through passport control, because they essentially count as like one country as far as like passport control goes. Yeah, essentially counts as like one country as far as like passport control goes. Once you come in, that's it, you're in. And
thanks for the follow, sausage.
So I queue up. I go through passport control, they check my details, they check my boarding pass. They wave me through. When I get to the other side, I asked a question of a member of staff. I basically wanted to inquire about potentially changing my my seat on the plane, because it was a middle seat. You know, I'm a bigger guy. I don't really like being in the middle. And the woman looked at my ticket and she went, "Oh, you're not meant to be here." And I was like, Oh. Yeah, okay. What do you mean? And she goes, no, you're meant to be in, like, the domestic flights, the Schengen area. Hannah, hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. I'll guess your main afterwards, my love. Just in the middle of a game at the moment. Sith Cammy, hello. I remember facing you on Wesker. I was Blind One. Now I enjoy watching you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, dude. Well, welcome in. Okay, they've done the event again. That's going down. They're very cagey, these guys. They're very stealthy. So I went back up to the border officers in Dubrovnik, and I basically was like... I don't think you should have let me through. Like... I don't think you should have let me through. And they got really pissed off with me, like, it's my fault they didn't look at my boarding pass correctly. And they eventually let me back through. But, you know, somehow it was my fault. So I eventually got back to the right side of the airport, and then they, and I went to, like, get a coffee. And I went to this little coffee shop. And it was like, you know, help yourself kind of deal. You know, you pick out a drink, you pay for it. It's as simple as that. So I grabbed a bottle of Coke Zero. And then I was eyeing up their little snacks that they had there as well. And I was like, oh, do I want a Kinder Bueno? You know what I mean? Do I want something a bit tasty? While I'm looking at the Kinder Buenos, this guy who's there at the cash point, sorry, not the cash point, the till, he shouts at me. He goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Sorry, I'm browsing to see if there's anything I want. But I'm not going to steal. Like, what? What are you doing? I'm going for him, not her. Oh, how did that not hit him? It detonated immediately. How's that not hitting him? Yeah, he shouted at me. So, what are you doing? It's like, I'm just selecting what I want. So then I paid for my drink. And he was just giving me fucking evils. I was just like, what the hell, dude? Yep, there we go. Oh, she didn't go far. I, for one, liked that she didn't bother healing or anything while being dead hook. That's commitment. It's commitment to the craft base. Yeah, it was really weird. And then, wait, it got even better. So after I eventually got my drink, I drank my drink, nice cold Coke Zero, the drink of kings, and Oh, come on. Yeah, I got the Drink of Kings. And I went downstairs to where the gate was. And there was like a passenger services thing next to the gate. They're very passive, these guys. Nice. Gotcha. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful. Hello, love cherries. How you doing? So, yeah, I went down to these, like, passenger services next to my gate. And I was like, oh, hello there. Well, I waited for about 2 minutes while the two girls behind the counter were just talking to each other. And I mean, like, a very casual conversation. This was clearly not a business conversation, because they were both just scrolling on TikTok at the same time. And they eventually one of them looks at me and she's like, what? What the fuck? What do you mean, what? What happened to customer service? She goes, what? And I go, oh, hello there. I'm on the 1 o'clock flight to Copenhagen. I was wanting to see if there was any possibility of me changing my ticket. I'd be very happy to, like, pay any difference. And I'm happy to pay a difference in ticket. No dramas. And then she got shirty with me and she goes, you were supposed to do that upstairs. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that earlier? And I was like, sorry? I said, well, because the check-in desk... I said the check-in desk wasn't staffed. The check-in desk wasn't staffed. So this is the first opportunity I've had to speak to anyone. And then she changed that tune. She goes, well, we don't have access to that information here. Now, I'm quite a seasoned traveler, guys. I do a lot of flying over the years. Sorry. I know that's not true. I know that's not true, but I'm not going to argue with her. Like, yeah, I don't care that much. So yeah, it was very odd. So I tried again when they opened the gate, and I very politely approached the desk at the gate, and I was like, oh, hello there. I was just wondering, would it be possible to look at changing my seat for the plane? Like, I'm happy, more than happy to pay, like, if it incurs a cost. No dramas. And she just looked at me plainly, and she just goes, no, we can't do that. Okay. She said, no, can't do that. Why? I don't know. But, like, the thing for me is, it was really weird that, like, consistently, every single person I dealt with was really rude. And I'm very much a... If I'm receiving a service from someone, no matter who it is, I'm always very, very polite. I hate the idea of someone having a stressful day and I'm adding to that. So I'm always really, really nice to people when I deal with anyone behind a desk or anything like that. Or anything of the sort. So I wanted to know, is it like a cultural thing? Because I know some cultures are a little bit more upfront, shall we say, with what they think of you. You know what I mean? Some people are a little bit more honest, shall we say, with how they're feeling about the current situation. And I know that's sometimes a cultural thing. But yeah, it was really weird. I'd never experienced anything like it. So I was hoping we might be able to speak to a Croatian or two this week on stream to sort of establish, is this the norm? Is there like an etiquette to these things that I'm unaware of? Maybe there is. I don't know. If I've ever started an interaction with what, I'd fully expect a warning from a manager. Yeah, I mean, this is it. Like, it's clearly the norm, because otherwise there wouldn't have been such consistency with it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. GG's, well played. I think it might be, I had a co-worker from Croatia and she sounded very rude and short all the time, but she's not angry or anything. But it was weird because it sounded angry a lot of the time. And I very much don't like offending people. I get massive like anxiety around the thoughts of upsetting anyone. And stuff like that really catches me off guard. Because then I will rack my brains and be like, what have I done? Like, what have I done to upset this person? How can I make it better? You know, I'm very much, I'm a people pleaser, like, to the extreme. And, yeah, it was a very odd sensation, to say the least. It was a very odd sensation. Okay, let's do... What was it? Oh, it was a play thing, wasn't it? I have Leon, but is he good? I mean, if you love Resident Evil characters, hell yeah. Who doesn't love Resident Evil characters? She sounds angry. Many people are afraid of her because of that. You can't just take, but you just can't take it personally. But it was everyone. Is that just the culture? The Croatian dude I dated, his whole family were rude and looked at me when they spoke in their language. Oh, really? What's your main? I don't really have a main. I just play everyone, dude. Best way to be. Super fun. Turn back the clock. And then let's do Scourge, Choke, Pain, Res. And then let's hope we can explode some faces. That relationship didn't last long. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't imagine you putting up with that for very long, Mochi. By the way, if you haven't seen the schedule this week, guys, the schedule is on Discord, and to put it bluntly, I'm not going to be streaming the next 2 days during the day because I need to do a very deep clean of our home tomorrow. And our home is being inspected on Wednesday. I don't know what time the person doing the inspection is coming. All I know is it's going to be in the morning sometime. It's very stressful having someone walk around your home and take pictures of everything for an hour. So I'm looking forward to that this week. But obviously I can't stream at the same time. Hello, Bean Bean, the Goblin Queen. I love saying your name. I probably don't need to say the whole name every time, but I enjoy. How can you do so survivors die in the gate with Pig? It's not really something you do, it's something the survivors do. So if the survivors have an active trap where it's like bleeping red and there's red lights and they need to disarm it before the head explodes, once the trap is in that state, they can't leave through the exit gate until they take it off. How long are you going to be streaming for? This morning I'm going to be streaming for another hour or so. And then this evening when we're streaming Assassin's Creed Black Flag... what's it actually called? Because I'm going to call it Black Flag Remake. But it actually has a proper name, doesn't it? It's like... a Black Flag Rejuvenation, or... I don't know. I don't know what they call it. Oh, we've done this one. Nice. Black Flag... Resync. Resync. That sounds correct. Resync sounds correct. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Absolutely not. I'm not having you pick 4 random perks for me, game. We're having fun. Hit 4 survivors using the perk Leverage. No. That doesn't sound fun. I don't think so. Resynced? Please tell me you're cosplaying. I'm not cosplaying, no. Sorry. How long have you been playing DBD? I've been playing DBD for 10 years. I took a bit of a break after Pinhead came out when they changed the MMR system. But besides that, I've pretty much been playing constantly since the beta back in the day. I didn't expect this. There you go. That's the YouTube VOD muted. As a pirate? Oh, no, I know. But even then, I don't think we need to tonight. It's probably going to be very warm, Billy. It's probably going to be a touch toasty, you know? So you played when this came out? Yeah, I played before this came out. I was playing the beta. Can we just stay on the ship and sing all the sea shanties? I'm looking forward to that. I wonder if they've remastered any of the sea shanties. I've got very explicit instructions from Ubisoft about what I'm allowed to show and not allowed to show tonight and tomorrow. Well, Wednesday, I guess. I miss old DBD. I do and I don't. Hindsight has taught me a lot. So, back then I never played Killer at all. I only played Survivor. I was a big, fat Survivor main. Like, I did not touch Killer ever. Because frankly, in old DBD, Killers got bullied. Like, if you think bully squads are bad now, that doesn't even compare. It was brutal for Killers back in the day. So I don't miss, even though I was one of the ones bullying Killers back in the day. I don't miss that state of the game because it was miserable for Killers. Good old Infinites and Vacuum. Exactly, Freebie, you know what I'm talking about. No, I just felt sorry for them. But I do miss the matchmaking. When DBD came out, what survivors were in the game? It was just the original 4. It was Dwight, Claudette, Meg, and Jake back in the day. That was the original. Alright. Oh, she's so small, isn't she? She barely sees over the table. What buff have they got? I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, what buff did they get? She just went invincible for no reason. Alright. I don't think so, sausage. That's a powerful beamer. That's a very powerful beamer. They were far away. Oh. Wouldn't say that. Oh, they got invincible pallets? Oh my god, this is gonna be brutal. Ow. Great. He didn't read his own, he didn't read his own perk description. Did you see that? He didn't realize that he had reset the pallet and blocked it. He doesn't know how the perk works. Shack pallet of 5 gens? Yeah. I mean, that seems to be a very common occurrence nowadays. I feel like the divinity of the shack palette has kind of disappeared. People seem happy to throw it at 5 gens nowadays. Cool, anyway. He's probably going to be like, oh, you tunneled. But it's like, I mean, you can't just stand in there, bro. Someone's here. Got her. Miss Horwood, hello there. How you doing? I mean, I don't know what he expected me to do that. Guys, he just ran in front of me, injured and dead hook. What am I meant to do? Wait, what? Mochi? You just brought me some dice? On throne? That's very kind of you. Found my new killer main? Ooh! Pray tell. Tell me more. Who's your new main? Guys, I don't know what to say. I wasn't even tunneling him. He just walking in front of me, injured and dead hook. Am I like? Tell me what's the current etiquette then for DVD? Or am I meant to leave him alone? Actually, let's destroy this. Am I meant to just ignore him? Bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, 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 bum. Gotcha. Anyway. Oh, there's a white hook there. Lovely. No, that's very kind of you, Mochi. I don't know what I did to deserve a gift from you, but thank you very much. I'm very appreciative. Hey Brittany, how you doing? Guys, if you're on TikTok, I will guess your main shortly. I'm just in the middle of a game at the moment. Rawr. Look, I let her run. Aren't I nice? Aren't I nice? I let her run. I'm not tunneling. Okay. You can use the poison to zone very effectively. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. What's wrong, Dwight? Have you got COVID? Anyway. See, look, they're playing a Sabo build. I feel justified now entirely. They're playing Sabo. We got an injured dead hook Fang Saboing hooks. Well, that's impressive, to be honest. When I play Pig, I forget to do the traps. Oh, really? Yeah, to be honest, I forget all the time. Bro does not like pallets. What do you mean? I don't mind pallets. Invincible pallets that you can't destroy, I mind those. You've broke every pallet you've seen, bro? Yeah, I know, and I've got, so far, 2 kills at 3 gens. So it's gone alright for me. We're also playing on the configuration where pallets become invincible if they activate the banquet table. So I should definitely break the pallets. But at least her fit is cute. That's very true. You had a great outfit. You did have a great outfit. Fairs, I'm just saying you're playing a killer that's based on looping. Yeah, but you have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to adapt. If they're running the configuration where they get invincible pallets, you shouldn't really be playing around the pallets. I told you what I tell you. Tunneling is so fun, says the guy who was injured and dead hook and walked in front of me and expected me to ignore him. Were you in? I've got a sweet chili chicken wrap. Very nice. You gotta love survivors. I mean, look, I'm a survivor main. I don't like it when someone tunnels me out of the game hard as well. That's not what happened to him. It's not. He was injured, dead hook, decided to just saunter on over in front of me and start getting the trap off his head. Dude, it's a free hook. I can't just be expected to ignore it. Why did they remove the killer with the boxes? What? With the boxes? Do you mean Pinhead? Because he's got a box? Do you mean Pinhead? I don't know if he wears boxes. I imagine Pinhead goes commando, to be honest. I don't reckon he wears any underwear. Yeah, they didn't remove him. The license expired. So he has to come out by law. He could not be just flapping around under there. Oh, he is. So he never comes back? Well, never say never. He might come back, but we'll see. As a killer main, I try to avoid tunneling, but if they're gem rushing, someone's getting tunneled. Absolutely. And also, like, guys, I know like the wider community has very much this opinion of tunneling bad no matter what in all circumstances. And I think that gives people this false confidence that they can just walk in front of the killer and expect to be left alone. You can't do that. Like, it's one thing to sort of hope that the killer doesn't get you off hook. It's another thing to be injured and dead hook and just walk around in front of the killer and expect to be, like, invisible. They lost the license to Demogorgon and they got it back later. Yeah, same with Leatherface. Leatherface was about to be removed from the game when the Texas Chainsaw Massacre when the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game was coming out. Leatherface was like basically about to be removed, or did get removed momentarily. And then he just didn't get removed in the end. They basically went, actually, no, let's keep him in DVD. There's no reason why we can't. Cameron, thanks for the follow. Cameron, I reckon your main is, Oh, I don't know, actually. I reckon your main is Deathslinger. Why not? You look like you're good at shooting people. Jake, thank you for the follow, mate. I reckon your main is Ace. I really should play some DVD today. I'm just too comfy to move. Fair enough. I respect it. Jason or Kaneki? I was going to say Kaneki, but I thought I've said Kaneki too much. And it's usually right, because Kaneki's the most popular killer in the game. It's like, if someone comes in and says, what's my main? If you say Sable or Kaneki, there's a reasonable chance that you're going to be correct, because they're both the most popular characters. He's so much fun to play. He's pretty fun. Honestly, I don't play Kaneki much on stream because you just get salty people every time. Ghostco, what's your t-shirt to say? Looks like Blueprints. It does look like Blueprints. No, it's an Ultramarines t-shirt from Warhammer 40,000. So I'm going to do some modelling this afternoon. I've decided. Well, I need to have a big tidy up for tomorrow. What was she? You're a killer main, Jakey. Ooh, I'll go Springtrap for you, dude. To be fair, delete Ghoul. See? Modeling. What about some painting? I'm hopefully going to finish my my land speeder I started before the weekend. Hopefully I'll finish this today. We'll see. I've got quite a bit to do on it. I think people's main gripe with Kaneki is just how scuffed that first hit is. It doesn't feel good to be like 6 meters away from a window and he somehow damages you from the other side. I think that is what feels bad for people. If they somehow completely fix the hit detection for Kaneki, I don't think people would have a problem with him anymore. Well, they would, because people moan about every killer in the game. Hey, Zero, how was Croatia? It was good, man. I had a good time. He's really buggy. Yeah, he's kind of like Houndmaster in that regard. He can either be unfair or busted. Oh, tried Michael. Oh, nice. When's the Kai 2027 calendar coming out? Well, 2027, of course. Our pre-orders will go up just in time for Christmas. I might do a calendar actually on the merch store. I think I can do one. That might be a fun one to do. Not like a sexy calendar, just like funny, you know. I think that could be a good laugh. Nya, 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 nya. Oh, lots of people talking. Oh. Tastefully cheeky, indeed. Burrito for my partner. He don't have Twitch or watch streams. Would be funny to get. Nice. Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you for the community sub.
Everyone needs to buy their partner a Ghost Kai calendar. Not for themselves. Just buy it for your significant other. And if you don't have a significant other, buy it for your neighbor. I need an energy drink. No, you don't. You need a cup of coffee. You need a nice cup of coffee or a nice cup of tea. You don't need an energy drink. No one needs one. They're just delicious and awful for you at the same time. Hey, Ghost Guy, how was your boys' trip? Oh, it was good, thanks. How have you been? Hope you're doing good. All right, let's see how we get on. Gotcha. Hello. Oh, she didn't go in the portal? Why didn't she go in the portal? Like, she was invisible. She could have completely lost me. If she'd have gone in the portal, I would have never known, honestly. That surprised me, actually. Classic Sable moment. Oh, they're cleansing dull totems. So maybe someone with a... Yeah, that's the most obvious sprint burst I've ever seen. The sprint burst shuffle is undefeated, isn't it? The barrel blocked it? She's above. Why can't I find the bloody stairs? Hello? Let's get Victor back. And did she take the portal? That's the question. Yeah, she did. That's fine. No, she didn't. What the fuck? Okay. Hello, sausage. Well, that goes, Jazz just kidnapped him, isn't she? That's fine.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, I hear you. See, now why would you go and do that? That's annoying. Okay, gens before friends. Literally just gens before friends. No one's coming to save her. Oh, now you are. Okay, this I think it's the Feng. Ah, she's got the Nancy perk. That's why she's doing all the totems. Alright, makes us undetectable. Sprint burst. Oh no. Kick the baby. Does anyone remember when Twins first came out? And the devs basically had to put out a notice saying, you guys need to stop saying kick the baby. Victor's not a baby. It was quite funny. I think it was on like the DVD Reddit. Pretty sure there was someone downstairs as well. Can't guess mine. Hello, Butt Muncher. Well, your name is Butt Muncher, so I'm going to go with Sable. God, these gens are really, really spread apart. Is Chucky? Oh, nice. Ow. Well, we know where she is at least. Yeah, unfortunately, they're definitely going to get out because these gens are very spread apart. Very, 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 very spread apart. Bad aim. Dude, come on, it's Victor. He's like scuffed to aim already as it is. I wonder if you'll ever guess my main. Hello, Albert Wesker. I think your main is Chris Redfield. I think your main is Chris Redfield, mate. What do you reckon? Oh wow, he just dipped. Fair play. Yeah, not a great map for us. Very spread out. TS, I reckon your main is Wesker. I want to go with Wesker. A 5-second ad. That is nice, Fruby. Did you have a nice trip? I did, yeah. I've not played this game in years. I'm thinking of getting back into it. Any killers you'd recommend? Honestly, if you've not played it in a long time, there's some very, very cool franchises that have been added. I don't know when you last played, but we've got Jason Voorhees now. We've got Vecna from Stranger Things. We've got Springtrap. We've got Tokyo Ghoul. We've got Dracula from Castlevania. We got Chucky. We got Xenomorph. Like, we got a lot of great characters now. Right, we are going to play a Jason game before anyone groans. I've not played Jason all day. How you doing, Drakari? Kai, was the trip just a getaway holiday? No, it wasn't a holiday at all. It was a stag pie for my brother. Let's see. Do you know what? I'm enjoying Plaything a lot today, so I think I'm going to keep doing it. I'm gaining a lot of value out of it. Skipped right over my boy Vecna. Listen, I love D&D. I've played it a bunch in the community. If you want to see my first ever time DMing in D&D, it's on my YouTube channel, by the way. It's pretty good, if I say so myself. But I also appreciate that Dungeons & Dragons is quite niche. I also have to appreciate that D&D is still a fairly niche hobby. And so when you got someone being like, oh, I've not played in ages, have they added anyone cool? If I say the Arch-Lich Vecna, the Whispered One, they'll go, who? Do you know what I mean? They would just go, am I meant to know who that is? Unless they're into D&D, of course. But I think in a general sense, most people will go, who? Exactly what I was thinking. Naruku, you don't get to say who. Naruku, you're a big D&D nerd. You know exactly who he is. Right, shall I give myself the big machete? Size does matter. There you go. Size matters, guys. Take the big machete. Oh, lovely. In front of my sets of dice. Listen, Bean Bean, I literally bought some more dice earlier today on stream. Flabby Gas. That's a great name. I reckon your main is Clown. Flabby Gas. Ooh. Interesting. I'm an owl. Fair enough. I can't really argue with that. Psycho Witch, how are you, my love? I'm on chapter 2 of Red Dead Redemption 2 and already have the best weapons. I've been doing all the hunting and side stuff instead of the main missions. Yeah, I love to hear that. Hi, Ghost Guy. How are you doing? Do you have a new headset? I do have a new headset, Alex. This is the Turtle Beach Stealth Pro 2. And it is a damn good headset. It is a really good headset. It's one of the best I've ever owned, I think. And the active noise cancellation is very, very, very good. Did the Space Marines come yet? No, not yet. Not that I've seen. Unless Moz got it over the weekend and hid it from me. But no, I haven't had them yet. I'm looking forward to having them because there's an army list I want to build that involves them just sat on the home objective. I really need to give Killer a go, as I have plenty of Killer quests and I've never touched them. It's also a nice break from trying to get adepts of it. You should! Umbungo Fever, you should play some Killer. I think everyone should play both sides. I do. Looks very cool. I know something was new. Yeah, absolutely. If you come over to my Twitch, if you put ! Turtle Beach in chat, there's a discount code. They're very, very good. I rate them. And I'm going to be playing the new Assassin's Creed tonight, the Black Flag remake. I'm going to be playing it on one of their controllers as well. Very good controller, completely customizable. You can like change all the joysticks and the positions and the buttons and everything. It's like completely customizable controller you can take apart and put together however you want. Which I'm a big fan of. I also need to play Killer. Everyone should play Killer. That's my biggest regret, is that I've not played Killer for longer. I've only been playing Killer since the start of this year. Before that was like nearly 10 years of Survivor only. I just never ever played Killer because it was horrible for killers back in the day. Use Pinhead. Oh, nice, dude. Dulcie, thank you for the follow. Dulcie, I reckon your main is Kate. That's sick. I got the new SteelSeries though with the Destiny 2 design things. Oh, okay. I used to use a SteelSeries headset. The Arctis Pro. That's the headset I used to use. They don't make that anymore, sadly. They kind of like did a sequel headset to them that just wasn't as good, which made me very sad. Hello! That'll do. Not a bad start. Where's the next community games for DVD? I don't know. This week's a bit weird because, like, we've got a lot of stuff going on this week with, like, my home being inspected on Wednesday and stuff like that. You love Mecha Chameleon? Me too. Mecha Chameleon's a great game. that scared her? What do you reckon? Oh, nearly. Well. When my Still series breaks, I'll have to give Turtle Beach a try. Yeah, do you know what? They've come a long way. When I was younger, Turtle Beach had a bit of a reputation for not being that good. But since they purchased Roccat, their peripherals are incredible, genuinely. Like, they make really good mice and keyboards now. Because it's all just Roccat stuff. Sacred's a bit biased because he got about £500 worth of Turtle Beach stuff from me. Where is everyone? Hello. Oh shit, she went downstairs. See, she's one of these survivors who just drops resources and then just runs, basically. Come on then, Cheryl. Oh, she got the speed boost food. How you doing, creating reality? Oh crap. It's not bad, this show. Shift W, go brrr. Who needs looping, eh, guys? Bloody hell, everyone's here. We start off very confidently in this match, and then they have just somehow exploded all the gens very quickly, basically. Unfortunately, she's already been on this white hook. Wait, where's the Pentimento? God's sake. I hate being colorblind. I hate being colorblind so frickin' much, man. Wait. Wow, they're on this gen over here. They hid. Hey Stella, how are you? Welcome in. There's no one there. Well, there is, but they're hiding. Are you kidding me? Jason Voorhees countered by a small tree branch. Oh dear. Oh my god. There's no worse feeling than getting fat shamed in this game and you clip on a tiny bit of scenery. And it just stops you being able to do anything. Hello? They're still there. They're going to push that gen. They'll probably split push Killer Shack and that gen. Got her. Tree thing happened to me 3 times earlier and I lost it as Bubba. Yeah, it's rough, man. Cheryl's hit somewhere. Yeah. As long as I stay in chase, she won't get the struggle meter. I think we leave Cheryl because she can naturally loot, whereas the others aren't as good.
A dog! Oh my god, I've never seen a dog!
Moon!
Moon94 just raided with 3 views.
Hello, Moon. How you doing, mate? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day. What have you been up to?
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Meow. I'm playing DVD. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, that's completely regressed now. Nice dodge. Cake. Stand by. Nice dodge. Yeah, this Cheryl's not terrible. She's pretty good. Well played. Moon, how was it? Been playing DVD? Yeah, my day's going well, man. Well, we know where Yui is. She's this gen next to me. I see her. She's by the trolley. Well played, Cheryl. Blood. Very nice. Now, where did Cheryl get off to? She was running this way. Okay. I'm going to try and intercept the inevitable... No, not there. Over here, surely? Where's the other girl? Is she just not doing the gen? Not gen, the door? She left her? No. Wow. You know what? Cheryl really deserved to get out there. Because I was all over them, and then Cheryl bought them 2 gens with 1 chase. Like, Cheryl did really well. Sorry, Cheryl Killer was playing Super Mare? What? What did I do? What did I do? Of course they drop that and then leave immediately. Cheryl carried their team. They just left because they didn't want to die, and they didn't last more than 5 seconds in a loop, whereas Cheryl was, like, decent. Always on private accounts? No, true. GG's. Rest of ya. Is the BP hunt still active? Always this ass hex build. What? Because hex builds are effective? I do, if I may, if your complaint is it's always a hex build, if that is your complaint, my friends, it's always a hex build, why aren't you bringing a build to help get rid of hexes? If that's the case, why haven't you brought a build to deal with hexes? Instead of cookie cutter, exhaustion perk. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. Because if you're saying there's a problem and it's always the case that someone is using a hex build, so bring anti-hex stuff. Yeah, bring a map. There you go, just bring a map. That's all you need to do. Bring a map. Done. Done. Instead of bringing like a toolbox with brand new part or a med kit with a syringe, why don't you just bring a map if hex builds are a headache for you? It's always the bad ones. No. To be fair, Cheryl was good. Cheryl was good. I don't understand Yui's complaint, though. It's not like I was camping or anything. I literally just was chasing everyone. Killer was playing meh. Thanks, I was the Cheryl. Yeah, you were good. Like, you straight up carried your team. It would have been a 4K at 3 gens if it wasn't for you. Like, seriously. That's why I was pissed off that she left you to die. Because I was chasing you and like... Then I checked the doors and none of the doors were being done and I was like, what is going on? Like... what's going on? And then it was only when like I fully committed to you that one of the doors got done and then she just left. You got done dirty, man. You got done... You deserve better than that. Hey, Hewitt, thank you for the follow. Hewitt, I think your main is Deathslinger. Callum, welcome in. I reckon your main is... Xenomorph. Why not? They loop for 2 seconds. No, exactly! Exactly my point.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Dude, everyone was dropping like flies until like I chased you and then they got 2 gens done. And I was like, okay, all right. Cheryl's the one to watch here. It's always a Cheryl main. He says as someone whose main is Cheryl. I'm just saying, you know, Cheryl main's got to stick together. Hello, Godzilla. How you doing? Dark Lord. Oh, nice, Callum. I like a Dracula. I like a Dracula. Yeah, I don't like it when don't get me wrong. If you're gonna bounce and ensure that you survive, that's cool. Don't try and make out it's because the killer was like being mean or something. It's not. You just wanted to leave and escape. That's fine. Just own it. Lovely. What can I do to improve looping? I would recommend looking at good luck for next. You too, man. You too. I can't believe they haven't fixed the Dracula bug. I don't know what the Dracula bug is. Sakura, hello, tier 3. 11 months. Jesus. That's gone quick, isn't it, Sakura? That's gone very quick. Yeah, to improve your looping, as a survivor, I assume you mean. Or do you mean as a killer? I have to ask, because they're very different conversations. No cooldown on wolf bounce, or if you hit a wall with your second bounce. Wait, really? That sounds kind of insane. Why hasn't Dracula been kill switched? Is that there's seriously no cooldown on the wolf doing his pounce? You can you can M1 straight away. Oh, so you can like pounce them and then M1 immediately? So you basically can instant down survivors. Is that what you're telling me? That seems... Woo! That's strong. How was your stack do, Mr. Kai? Hello, Insangel. Thank you for calling me Mr. Kai. That's very polite of you. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a stack do for my brother. Because he's getting married next month. Another stack do. That's the 4th I've been on in the last couple of months.
Hey, I'm lesbian.
I thought you were American.
I still remember being timid and shy, asking if you're rainbow friendly during an open world game where you grapple. An open world game where you grapple? Wait, what? What game? What game, Sakura? It was a sponsorship? Oh, fair. What, you just came into my stream one day and asked me if I was friendly to the LGBT community? Of course I am. I'll wear that ally tag with pride. I raised money for the Trevor Project last week. That's right. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Glad you got to spend some time with your brother. I did, yeah. It was nice. July's Disability Pride Month. Is it not Pride as well? I'll be honest with you, food safety.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
I get them all mixed up. Because I feel like there's multiple, like if we take like gay pride, I feel like there's multiple gay pride months a month, and I can't keep track of it. I don't know whether it's different depending on what country you're in. Because in England, there's literally a pride parade on Saturday, which is July. In centre of London, there was a pride parade. So now I'm like, there needs to be like a central encyclopedia for what month is what. Because I feel like there's multiple for each. And there's not really a consensus. There's also a pride parade here in Belgium next week. So it must be July for some people and like June for others. Now that just confuses it for everyone. I don't think we need a special month anyway, my friends. I think we should all just be accepting of everyone every month. That's the way I want to be. I think London was late doing theirs due to scheduling or something. Oh, okay. Maybe, yeah. Where is everyone?
Hello?
Oh, hello. Okay, she went invincible, so now we know what we're dealing with. It'll be invincible pallets and invincible survivors. We got Sloppy Butcher, so hit and run is very, very nice for us. Very nice for us. We like a bit of hit and run, Sadako. He's going to be able to walk that off, sadly. Sit your ass down, boy. Your pallet baiting is always so satisfying to see. Oh, thanks, man. I think I'm getting better at it. Bro, for real? You just gonna unhook in front of me? That's just fucking disrespectful, man. That's disrespectful. Just because I'm playing Sadako doesn't mean you get to bully me. No. No bully. Oh, enjoy Stardew. I love Stardew, man. Who's there? Hello? Hello? Please drop it. He did not drop it. Wait, he dipped? Girly for Stardew. Maybe another time on what it... Me too, Sakura. I've never... Oh shit, I was not paying attention. Wait, she fucked up her timings. I didn't even realize. Lol. Bro, Sadako's so weak. It makes me so sad. One day, she'll be as strong as she deserves to be. Okay. I'm sorry, buddy, but they're rushing the shit out of these gens. Really? Guy, what happened to the guy who was called Flashlight Demon? Why isn't he getting the saves? You can't be loading into my lobby with a name like that and not at least trying to get multiple saves. Alright, let's put the pressure on now. Jesus Christ, these gens are flying, aren't they? That's mental. I'm very interested to see their build afterwards. Because these gens are absolutely being obliterated. I thought I would maybe be able to catch him. Well, we got some pressure back now. I was kind of hoping for undetectable, I'm not going to lie. Interesting. That's fine, love. That felt good. That felt real good. Yeah, I have never ever modded Stardew Valley. Well, hello. That was an odd one. Okie dokie. Where is he? Okay. Oh. Who did you marry in Stardew Valley? You guys are gonna judge me, but I have my reasons. Haley. I married Haley. I think Haley is one of the best romance options because she actually has real development. And she grows a lot as a person over the course of her story. Because a lot of people were put off by Haley being kind of mean when you first meet her. But you realize quite quickly that it's all just a front. And she's actually like a deeply insecure person. So I like Haley in terms of like she grows a lot compared to some of the other characters. We don't pair delete and ghoul together. A lot of people don't like ghoul though. I think that's where it comes from. Who's the alcoholic male romance option? Because I think that's the worst. I think that's the worst option. I think that's the worst one in the game. Because, and I only know this from Moz's playthroughs. Shane, that's it. I only know this from Moz's playthroughs because she loves Stardew Valley. She's played it loads. You go on this like whole journey with Shane about like sort of fixing his problems and his addictions and stuff. And then if he moves in with you, there's like just beer cans everywhere and bottles everywhere and stuff. And it's just this realization that you really didn't fix anything, did you? Will be nice. For our last game, we're gonna let someone go. Why are you not playing as Survivor? Because I'm playing as Killer. It's as simple as that, my friend. We'll let this one go. Mori him? No, I'm being nice. They aren't beer and bottle cans in the end, it's alcohol-free beverages. Yeah, but even then, it's a shithole. He's honestly just like, he's just a bit rubbish, isn't he? He doesn't really do anything. He doesn't really help her out. Like Haley, she sets up like a photography studio in your house. She helps you with all the animals and the plants and stuff. Whereas he's just a bit shit, isn't he? He doesn't really turn his life around at all. He still behaves like he's a kid. How are we getting on with the quests? Have we unlocked the next set of quests? Oh, we have. Oh, I need to do 30 skill check to get the 2 masks. Oh yeah, we're pretty much done with the event. I think Shane is just healing slowly at your farm. Maybe, but I feel like they could have maybe... So, like, addiction and substance abuse is a very complicated topic. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Stardew Valley trying to tackle something as heavy as that, but I feel like maybe they kind of sort of glossed over it a bit and made it seem a bit simpler than it is. In my opinion, you know. Most of the other storylines aren't quite that heavy. That is a heavy topic, man. That is a heavy, heavy topic. Right, we're going to call it there, my friends. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok, thank you very much for the follows. Thank you for the gifts. I really appreciate it today. If you're watching elsewhere, hello. Hope you're having a lovely day. I do stream twice a day, nearly every day, mostly every day. And tonight we're streaming Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync because Ubisoft have given me early access. That's nice of them, isn't it? That's very nice of them. Very, very nice of them indeed. So we're gonna be playing you okay now, Bill? You okay now, Bill? We're just summing up, mate. See you later. I'm not going to entertain someone coming in trying to start shit. Black Flag, yeah. So the Black Flag, remake, we're going to be dealing with tonight because Ubisoft are giving us early access, which is very sweet of them, and we're going to be streaming it 6 hours from now. If you're looking to set an alarm wherever you are in the world, 6 hours time. There we go. There we go. So I'll see you then. Let me see who's on. I might raid someone. Do. Where do.
You really
Brittany, thank you for the sub, my love. Brittany, you just snuck that in at the end, did you? Yeah, if you are watching on TikTok and YouTube and anywhere else, I do stream on Twitch as my primary platform. I can say that now because it's the end of the stream and I won't be punished for saying the word Twitch. But yes, I do stream on Twitch. So I'll see you later. And I'll see you tonight for some AC. I'm very excited about it. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.